Hello?
Dude, are you ready?
Alright.
Dude, I'm,
That was some
dude,
nice
dude,
gameplay that I just saw.
I'm ready to kill myself, dude.
Alright. Okay,
Holy
actually logically
shit.
speaking, let's say we broke down like the last 5 minutes of team fighting. Was there a way for you to actually win that?
Yes, there was, but I was so fucking mad, I just didn't care at that point.
Okay.
We can go over it if you want. Like,
Did I actually have no idea because that's like way too high level for me. But we can if you want to, because I
alright.
think it'll help you improve
Ignore all
too.
this shit. This is like, the team kills themselves, whatever. There's nothing I can do. Fast forward. Mega Zero kills himself. Miss a Q. That was kind of bad, but.
Are you screen sharing right now? Because I can't see it.
Oh, fuck me, dude. Alright, give me a sec. Wait, I'm actually boosted. Can you see it now?
Huh?
Can
Yeah.
you?
It's loading right now, but I probably can. Yeah, I saw it. I see it now.
Okay. Also, holy shit. Okay, cool. Um, skip all this shit. He kills himself. Everyone's dead. So here, at this point, you know, without a doubt in your mind, you have to 2v5 or you lose the game, right?
Yeah.
Without a doubt in your mind, you gotta kill all of them, right? You gotta
Yeah.
kill all of them because one guy is gonna end the game, right? So
Yeah.
first, you kill this fight. You kill this guy. You get rid of his GA, all right? You're
Okay.
getting zoned by his GA, so you have to kite until this is back up, right? So this is
Mhm.
what I'm doing. All right, get as much damage as I can. I can life steal, even though he has executioners. We're gonna trade as much as we can, right? We need to take as many
Okay.
trades as we can, right? All right. The instant he pops up, we need to see him. So we blue trinket, make it so that he becomes one hit from death,
Uh-huh.
and then look for everyone who's one hit away, right? So
Do you E in for the kill?
no, you can't, because then you instantly die, right? You have no
Okay,
out.
yeah, yeah,
So
yeah, yeah,
here,
exactly.
auto attack Q should do it. What? You just fucking you push the box. All right, whatever. So plan B, you gotta kill someone now. So this guy, one of them has to die to a Q and one of them has to die to an E, right?
Yes.
So the guy who dies to the Q has to be him because you have to E this way. Otherwise, if you E into them, you just
You
lose.
die.
Also,
Yeah.
Lulu should be with me, but it just doesn't matter, I guess. So
What if Lulu was with you, wouldn't she have just died?
yeah. But the point is that um she needs to have some value. If she backs,
Okay,
zero
yes,
value, right?
yes.
She's
Yeah.
can't defend, can't kill anyone, zero value. So
True.
if she stays here, she'll eat a hook or a
Oh
fist
yeah,
or
so then she
something.
draws some value and then
Exactly,
she can also maybe also put
exactly.
another
Put
ability
another
on
thing
you.
on me, and then yeah, exactly, right? You need
Right.
some anything. Anything is better than zero, and 0 is
Hmm.
going back to base. So
Right.
here we need to kill this guy. Boom, got him. Put this guy to one hit so that when he pops out, we kill him, right? So this is the next guy. This is an auto. This is an E auto Q, right? Or just E auto, right? Yeah, and then
Okay.
when Shaco shows up, you Q him in the face. Then when these guys try and rush to the base, you have to let Blitz do whatever the hell he wants. You just have
You have
to
to rely on Lulu to come back.
yeah. Or you just have to outplay these guys somehow. It's probably
Yeah.
very low chances, but it's a lot better than what we started out with, right? Here I'm
Okay.
just like,
So
dude,
I
fuck
see
this
here.
game. I went for this option instead of this option,
Hmm.
and it didn't work out. So
Yeah, it's very hard to pick those things in the moment.
right, I'm just like, ah, fuck. Um, see,
Yeah.
like he was one hit, right?
Yeah, that was so much
It was
information to
close. It
process
was
in
close.
that one instant.
Dude, I was
I would never
just,
be able
I was
to
just so mad.
process
I
that.
just was not in the right mindset to do this. So
Right. You have to be calm and collected
yeah,
too. In order to...
exactly. Zero emotion. You play on emotion, you're gonna lose.
Mhm.
So we actually could have won, but I was just so triggered that
Right.
it was just whatever. Yeah. Yep. And that was the end of that stream. Anyways,
So you can skip to 1:30 because the video doesn't start until like, or the game doesn't start until then.
all right, sure. 130, 130.
Oh, never mind. 1:15. My bad. Oh wait, in-game time? Oh wait, I
What
meant.
should just like
Yeah, I meant YouTube. My bad,
it
dude.
should be fine. It should be fine. It's like whatever.
Okay. Wait, but wait, what should I do before we go into lane?
This is
I mean,
fine, honestly. You can like sit at Tribush if you want, but
hmm?
I don't really care about that, to be honest. Yeah, you can just sit in here and make sure they don't invade. And if they come at you, just run and ward the Tribush.
How should I? Okay.
Like sit in this corner or sit up
Oh,
more.
okay.
Unless they have like a thresh hook or a blitz hook, because then
Yeah,
they
they
can
have
go
all
for
causing fast, so
yeah. No, if
it's
they
not
have
really
like
NCC.
yeah. So you just like sit here pretty much.
Mhm.
This is fine. Do. So far so good. Getting the push on. Okay, let's
So how
watch
should I
this.
play this lane, and what are what are the values of these lanes, and how should I trade against them?
I need to see who. Okay, Misfortune Vel'Koz, you guys are gonna get poked out pretty much, right?
Okay.
The whole Misfortune is very strong level 1, right? Because she bounces off minions. I actually have not found a way to stop that shit, so you should play very safe level 1. And then
Yeah.
level 2, you can catch them. So you got the push on, so you know you can get level 2 first. So
Right.
you catch them if you slow them, and then Zyra roots or like something like that, or Zyra goes for damage, whatever. The whole point is that you need to take as little damage as little poke as possible, and push at the same time, right?
Okay. So
So
my role is just to hit the minions. Zyra's role is to try to poke them out and alleviate
yeah,
their.
exactly.
Okay.
You're almost like never hitting these guys unless you're gonna kill them or have a super big trade. So
Alright.
here, every time Misfortune can Q a minion, you should assume she's gonna do that to try and hit you. So it's like it's not an easy lane, right? And same with Vel'Koz, he's just gonna spam Q on you. So
Right.
you just gotta push this as fast as possible and take 0 damage, right? So you gotta be careful with this minion, this minion, this minion.
Mhm.
It's very stupid, honestly. So she's gonna hit that. Oh wow, she didn't go for that. Anyways.
Oh no, she queued right before that. That's why.
Okay. Well, yeah, this is a free level 2. This guy should be playing up. That's whatever. So you just push this, right? This is free. At this point, you can even take a Q to the face. It won't matter because you're hitting level 2 first.
I see. So I should have been hitting the. No, I think what I'm doing is fine actually.
This is good. This is good. So far, so good.
Okay.
So you need to start pinging, and then throw a W behind this guy.
Okay. Yeah, I should do that more.
Yeah,
I should start thinking more.
Start pinging. When you just run up. When there's this much health left, you should be walking here, and they're gonna be like, dude, this Twitch is retarded. So you finish this minion off with 1 auto, and you go for the all in because.
What do they back off because they realize that it's level 2?
This guy,
Or will they not?
he's not backing off.
Yeah, never mind. He's
If they back off, they back off, right? Then it's
Okay,
like
yeah.
whatever. You missed it's like an opportunity that wasn't there in the first place. But a lot of opponents will just get punished in one way or another. So this is a punish, right? This should be a punish. If your support doesn't know what's going on, like this guy, you should spam ping right before when this minion's at half health. The last minion for level 2 is at half health. You just spam ping. That's what I do. Here the lane should play out fine because you guys survived early.
Should I have W'd a different way, or what? Or should I just have started walking up earlier?
You just started walking up earlier. You can't catch up to him. Right? If you were here,
Right. So I shouldn't have backed off here.
Yeah,
I should have just kept going forward.
Yeah. You can even
And
auto
autoing the
attack this
minion at the
guy.
same time.
You can even
Okay.
auto attack this guy because you know you can't lose, right? Here you just auto attack him to death. Cause
Yeah, I have to recognize my opportunities better
Yeah.
because this is one thing I find
Like-
that I'm not doing well enough is that I'm not punishing properly. Even though I know like what the basic general concepts are, I'm not like applying like micro well enough.
Mhm.
I think.
My advice, if you want to get better at this specifically, just focus only on this for like 10 games in a row. Just like think, all right, level 2, I'm gonna like walk up super far up and then kill the minion and then go on him. Like that's what
Yeah.
I do right now. What I'm doing is every game, well at least today, every game, when we're fighting, I'm gonna look for all the opportunities they can hit me and prevent that. So my whole laning phase today was about not getting hit.
Right.
So work on like one small thing at a time, and you will improve immensely. Here, you shouldn't be trying to hit this guy. 2 reasons.
Because they hit level 2 and the wave is pushed.
No.
maybe?
You need.
Oh no, because Zyra's.
Yeah, no Zyra. You need your W to do anything. You don't want to do this because the instant you trade, he auto attacks. If you stay here, you lose the 1v2, right? And if
So I
you
should
run away,
just
he Qs a
away?
minion. So you can't win. You can't win.
So I should be positioned like where in the brush
Like
or
in here.
over there. In that.
Yeah. And
okay.
then you throw a W on top of him.
Okay.
All right. So that's exactly what happens, right?
Right.
So,
Yeah, that's exactly what happened.
Here they're just trying to poke you out. That's fine. You have one option in this lane because if you don't push, they're gonna poke you and you can't do anything. So you have one option. You cast the wave. You cast the wave and
the wave.
them, right?
Even though it costs a lot of mana.
Yeah. You have full mana.
Because
You
it's
have
only
full
my
mana.
option I have, right?
You're not trying to like win the lane. You're trying to survive, right? Because you're Twitch.
Okay. Yeah.
And they're playing some like poke, whatever this shit is. It doesn't matter because at 3 items you're gonna one shot them, right? So
Yeah.
as long as you survive this crap, you're gonna win, right? So here you cast the wave and you get them as much as possible, right? And then they can't trade, right? Because then they take like five stack E. And
Right.
then
If they get into it. Yeah.
if you
Or
feel
if they get into
yeah, and if you feel like you're losing the push, you can E the wave, right? So you really here you didn't need to cast, but I definitely would have.
Okay.
And one thing to use, one thing to know.
Right there,
with
like
cast,
right here, like or like right before that.
Anytime you think you need the pressure, So anytime he's about to last hit or right before,
Okay.
I'll probably throw a cask.
Okay. Yeah, so I just misused my ability.
Like here, when you see this shit, you know he wants this, so you throw a cask. So he has two options: he backs off
Yeah,
and
you're
loses
right.
it, or he takes the damage. Right.
Mm-hmm.
So the downside to this if there's jungler here, but I don't think the jungler's here level 2. So now you've lost like you can't now you definitely need to push this or you're just gonna get pushed
Yeah,
in, right? So
which is what happens to me.
the only situation you want this to happen where they're pushing into you is if your jungler is like literally about to gank when they kill 3 melee minions, right?
Okay.
And even then, this lane does not kill.
Yeah,
Unless,
jungler's topside right now.
unless you like land a flash root or something, it's like impossible. So I don't think you just always want to push.
Why is flash root impossible? Because of MFW?
No. Because okay, say it's a 3v2.
Yeah.
He flash
okay,
roots.
okay,
Yeah, he flash roots. Lee Sin, I mean, this honestly is Shaco, right? So Shaco comes out. You guys do like 300, 400 damage. He flashes away. It's a fail gank, right?
Okay.
So this is impossible. You need like a Lee Sin who also burns his flash, and gets the Valkod, like gets whoever Zyra roots, and you guys have ignite, right? It's too hard. It's not gonna work. So the reason why sometimes it works is because these guys take a lot of damage, or someone's take back trades, or someone takes poke, right?
Yeah.
So you're getting within the range of dying to a gank or something like that, right? Which is why not taking free damage is very important, right? So
Yeah.
um,
Oh yeah, just one question. Is this gonna be uploaded on YouTube?
yeah, unless you don't want it to be.
No, I prefer it that way because then I can look back on it.
Sounds good.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll upload it. I'll set it to have a scheduled time. I'll upload it as scheduled. Actually, no, I just uploaded it.
So how was my positioning there? Should I not have gone for that?
Yeah, let's
Because I
watch
got
this. Let's
punched.
watch this. Sorry, I was busy talking.
Oh, my
Killing minions. You can't really do anything here. You just let them push in. You're trying to kill this, right? But
Yeah.
you just
So I should not have like trying to take that at all because
Yeah,
I mean
but-
it's pretty obvious now.
yeah.
But
The problem was all the way back there where you needed to push.
What I
but
should have, yeah. What I
here
should have.
it's impossible, right? So one thing you can do is there's actually nothing you can do. You can throw a cask here to prevent them from walking in, but your Zyra isn't doing much. So just don't go for minions if you're gonna lose health for it. It's not worth in lane to lose health getting minions because that health difference will make a gank work, right?
Right, and it can also make an even bigger impact.
Make a dive.
there.
Yeah, exactly. That one
Yeah.
CS literally doesn't matter. Okay, your Zyra kills himself. It's like whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's impossible.
I didn't
for
really
you.
mind that.
It's like whatever. At this point, you're just probably just back because you're gonna get dove. If
Really?
the enemy jungler, I mean, like, who's the jungler, right? I don't even know.
Kindred.
Yeah, you just die, right? How do you have no heal? Say you can't fight them over this wave, right?
Uh-huh.
So once they kill these minions, you're standing here. Kindred comes from behind. What's the plan?
Nothing.
Yeah, exactly. So this happened to me today too. I was full sums Ezreal. I was like,
Yeah.
I'm gonna get dove. So yeah, always watch out for that, right? Kindred was like here, but she should have already been down here. To be honest.
Yeah. She was trying to get her stack, I guess, which is
It's also true, but you can't always like rely on that.
Yeah, I guess macro-wise,
You,
it
you know what
would
I mean, right?
Mhm.
So
Yeah, I
no,
definitely know.
honestly, all this has just stemmed from the strategy. Like, what did you want to accomplish in this lane? And what you wanted to accomplish was like win the level 2 and then just constantly push them in and then run away from the gank, right? Otherwise, you're just gonna get pushed in and get poked, and there's nothing you can do. Once you're in this situation, it's like very hard to get out. There are only a few ways. You get a gank off, you get a very good trade off, or you go in like this after you bought and you like out trade them, and then they get zoned from the wave. That's like it. There's like not many options.
Yeah, so my execution was just wrong in the level 2, and I should have cast, and that would have put me in a much more favorable position, right?
The important thing to know is that you should have been walking up when you're gonna kill. When you know you're gonna get that level 2 before them, and they're not gonna hit level 2 immediately after, right? Some people will bait themselves into, oh hey, I hit level 2 first so I can go in, but then the other guy finishes level 2 like knowing as a counter plan, and then you lose because you chase.
Yeah, but there was no way they would.
Yeah, they were like a minute and a half behind, so you know it's guaranteed win. This guy kills
And if they
himself
waste
again.
abilities on it, then they're just not gonna have abilities up, I guess.
Yeah, exactly. So that's why auto attack pushing is so important. Yeah, he kills himself again. So this lane's over.
Oh yeah. My shit goes so toxic towards this. I was like, oh my god.
Dude, I probably would have raged at that guy too. I don't know. This is kind of dangerous. When I see this, they were just in this bush, right? So.
Oh yeah, I'm pretty sure I died here.
What if they're in here, right? So.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I died. I'm not too sure. Oh no, I didn't die. I got really lucky.
Yeah, I feel like you should have died, but
Yeah.
let's back it up.
Mhm. So in this position, do I just back?
When you see this shit, you're just back, dude. You can't do anything. You back, you buy boots, you buy a pink ward, you buy a dagger, and you gank mid, dude. That's what I would have done. I would have been like, dude, I'm out, dude.
You buy no wait really? You
It's
buy a pink
impossible,
sword, you
dude.
actually gank
It's
mid?
actually impossible, dude. You need to do something on the map where you see, because you come back bot, you still can't do anything. You gotta do something. You gotta get this guy's flash, dude.
That's no troll, right? Like I would buy.
You literally have to do something. This Zyra is actually inting bot, so this you could die. You're just dead. Because you're just in this bush. Like sure you can flash out, but then it's like they flash after you, you die.
Start inting uncontrolled, please. It's actually
sorry, what were you
hilarious. Did I start inting like with the Zyra? It's like a combination. You know the bot lane packages? They're like
Oh,
2
God.
and 11 and
Oh,
like 0 and 10. Like we're in that bot lane.
Oh,
It was
God.
so funny. Oh my god.
Well, at least you get okay. Yeah, in this position, I would still buy. I'll buy second tier boots, dude. I'm not even kidding.
Yeah, I was thinking about that, but then I just ended up buying fucking Vamp
Solar
Scepter because I
stuff,
prefer
yeah.
lane. But I probably should have just.
My thought process is this guy has no escape. If the mid laner has no innate escape, right, then you just run it down mid, and gank them. And if they do, you tell your mid laner to bait the hell out of them. So
That's
they
mostly
use it.
only applicable with Twitch, right?
Yeah. Only Twitch
Yeah,
and
especially
Jin, Twitch and Jin, right?
Mhm.
Because Jin
Okay,
presses
cool.
W. So
I should try to look for those whenever the enemy mid laner has no innate escape ability.
yeah. They only have flash. That's their only way out. Then you know it's gonna be guaranteed. They just can't.
Yeah, I don't do that
Yeah.
enough.
Yeah,
as a
you
Twitch
gotta do that as Twitch, especially if this lane is lost. This is what happens to me every time I play against like double lift. I'm like, all right, we fucking lost. So I just go gank his mid laner. He's like, dude, this is dumb. So that's what you gotta do.
player. Right.
That's why Twitch. Wow, what the hell? That's why Twitch is like pretty dumb sometimes because there's nothing this misfortune can do to stop you from like screwing over his team.
Exactly.
And worst case scenario, you gank top because if you get that kill, you can push top while they push bot. So that's like an all in. Dude, that's like a last resort kind of thing. Where,
Yeah, I see it.
But he has no escape, so I probably would have thought
Yeah,
about it.
no escape, so let's
Yeah,
try this one out.
Let's back it. Yeah, that's actually what it is. Anyways, let's watch this. So if you need to stop this guy from screwing with you, you can stop. You can make it so he can't touch your wave. You just throw a cask on top of him, right? On top of him, and the range creeps, and then he can't do anything. Right now, right? Before he's able to do anything. Like even now, while he's auto attacking, if you throw that cask, he's dead because Zyra's gonna hit him.
Really?
Yeah. He's gonna have to flash.
I was too late.
Yeah, too late with that, right? Right here.
Okay, cool.
It had to be before, right before he auto attacked,
Yeah,
because
that means
he's stuck
it
in
was
the
just
auto
bad
attack
prediction
animation.
from me.
Yeah. It was a little bit too late. But it was a nice attempt. This is awkward. So yeah, you just at this point you just try and farm it out, right?
So definitely my two major mistakes in lane was the fight for level 2 and the not casking immediately to put my pressure up,
Yeah.
right?
It's more about knowing what you should do before the game starts, right?
Right.
You should try and figure out like what's the plan.
Because I definitely would not have known about like pressuring the wave then because that wasn't even in my mind. when I was, like,
Exactly. Yeah, I never knew about stuff like that until I like got wrecked by it like 1,000 times. I was like, what the hell? But at this point, you just try and last hit as much as you can, right? There's nothing. Oh wow, what the fuck?
Mhm.
Wow, he should die. Hold up.
Yeah, I died too though because I played like a monkey.
Okay,
and-
that is not bad. Okay, hold on, let's watch this. Okay, yeah, you take that any day.
Yeah, and I just oh my god, I'm so bad.
You take that. No, that's like good. You take that any day.
Oh really?
Yeah,
Oh,
for sure.
okay.
Like, dude.
I mean, yeah, of course.
Okay.
Yeah,
Scaling champions want to trade kills, right?
Yeah.
because the early game champions want to get free kills, or they want to get free farm or free pressure, but they don't want to die. They don't want to trade, because you trade. Imagine if you trade 1,000 times, then everyone has the same amount of money, and then the guy early game lost.
The guy that scales,
exactly. The guy that scales, is ahead now because he scales, right? So trading as a late game, like if you're Vayne, trading against the Caitlyn is amazing, right? Caitlyn never want to die, never wants to die. So this is really good. It's much better than what was going on before. They were gonna like starve you out and dive you, and then you're gonna die for free.
I definitely don't know why MF did that. That was my mistake too.
This is good. This is good. There's flashing there for it was good. So Zara.
How do you think I could have played that better though, right? Like
no. I think that was perfectly fine. You just took too much poke. You had no options. That was your only way to kill her. Without that's it. That's the only way to kill her.
Okay.
So.
Like I couldn't have position like further up or something.
Nah, you didn't know that Miss Fortune was gonna like kill herself. So.
Yeah, I see.
Here is now they're level 6. You can't really do anything. Your best bet is to if their jungler shows up on the map, you just stealth in. Let Zyra like take poke from them, and Zyra roots one guy and you kill him. That's it. There's nothing they can do, because if they exhaust you, you just wait for the exhaust. And if they don't exhaust you, you just kill them, right? So here, right? You don't even show up in lane. You just sit here, or you can show up in lane and then back off. But that's a warning sign to them. Here, you let your Zyra just like come up.
Sorry, could you repeat that? You cut out for a second.
You need to make something happen here. Pretty much. Well, you don't need to make something happen, but it's probably a good idea to try.
Make something. But what if I'm level 6 mismatch? Like Zyra is level 5. Does it matter?
This doesn't matter. You know this Misfortune was down, so you kill the Vel'Koz, right? All you have to do is know that you open up if Zyra hits the root, or if Zyra hits like a Q. If she doesn't hit either, you just can't win, right? So you just let her die. Yeah. But you tell her to go in. The instant Vel'Koz sees this Zyra, what is he gonna do? He's gonna throw everything at her and then ult, right? So if she hits Vel'Koz, you guys can kill him fast enough. Yeah, of course. Like he's in the bush, right?
Well, I wouldn't know, dude. I'm stuck in the lead.
Pretend you're Vel'Koz, right? You're just sitting in the bush. You see this lone support walking up, and you're like, all right, I'm gonna chunk her out, right? Okay. And then all of a sudden, Zyra turns at you and roots your ass, and you're like, wait, what the hell, right?
Oh yeah.
Right.
But would we have gotten double killed though?
Huh?
Do you think we would? There's no way we would have gotten double killed, even if he.
I think there's a good chance you get away with it, right? If everyone's full health, you instantly kill this guy. So Zyra dies, Vel'Koz dies. It's you and Misfortune. You just walk away with your ambush, right?
Wait, so what just happened, Lizzo, the past 2 minutes? Not 2 minutes, like past 3 seconds.
Not much. You're just like getting poked here.
Yeah. So I should have pinged Zyra to go in before.
No, you just walk up and hope Zyra like does something. Pretty much. You can like ping, but like when you see this Kindred, you need to like go invisible and you need to fight. You need to find something. At this point you use your ult to do damage, right? If he has no lifesteal, use your ult to do 40% health, 50% health. That's enough to push them off the wave, and then you guys have control again. Sure, you don't have ult, but at least you have control of the lane, right? So
I ult here, is what you're saying?
If you go invisible and you throw a cask and you ult and you use all your abilities, that's like guaranteed 60% damage, right? On this Misfortune or whatever.
Like right here.
No. If you back it up, this guy's in lane. You go over here, you go invisible, you walk up.
Okay,
you throw a cask behind him, so he has to flash away or something.
Yeah.
And then you win. If he stays, you win, because cask is like, this expunge is like very strong, especially with fervor, right? I think you're taking fervor.
No, I took warlord. Should I have taken fervor?
Yeah. I think fervor is pretty good, but either way, 6 stacks, even if you don't have fervor, is very good. This cask, you just like can't do it. Like you need to fight. Pretty much, you need to fight and you need to run away. If you can't all in, you don't all in. You just trade as hard as possible and then you leave again, because you just need to do damage. You just need to get these guys off the wave somehow.
But then, so once they get off the wave and the wave resets, don't they have level 6 advantage?
It's not like the wave resets. It's that you just keep pushing them in. You just keep. That's what you want, right? You just want to keep pushing them in. That's the whole goal here, right? You can't zone them all. You can't zone a poking lane, right? So your only option is to push.
All right.
right? You can't freeze a poking lane because they just poke you off and break the freeze, right? So your only option is to push against these guys or you lose the lane. So
How should I be positioning here? Is I should be planning to like go in.
yeah, you
Like,
should like you see this when I see this Kindred, I'm just like, all right, we gotta fight right now. We gotta fight. The whole goal isn't to fight, isn't to kill them. So no chase. All I want to do is do as much damage as possible, expunge and run away. So that means stay away from this Vel'Koz. Vel'Koz ult, but if he's gonna ult me, let Zyra go first because he's gonna ult Zyra or whatever.
Is MF ulti up by now?
No. Well, I mean, like, it might be now since it was too late. Like, this is good. This is a good ult, right? If you didn't get hit there, that was good. Oh wow, this is really good. Okay, as long as you didn't die here, that was really good, right? Because that's what you want.
I died.
You want to trade. You want to trade. You want to use this. You want to know when you do this.
Yeah.
This is a good ult because it's gonna do at least like 200 damage. So when you do this auto attack, he's gonna throw that thing at you. So don't do any damage. Your number one priority is to not do damage. Is to dodge that shit that's coming out, right? So dodge this, dodge backwards. It doesn't matter. And then you keep walking forward after you dodge it, and then you expunge, and then you heal away from his ult. You're not gonna die to his ult if you have heal, and you don't get hit by this.
Okay. So I just fucked up here, and then like I just died for.
You got hit. You got hit. The whole point is that you have to recognize how you die, and you die by eating a whole misfortune ult somehow, or getting hit by Vel'Koz stuff, right? So like this would have been very good if you didn't die here.
Right. So let's say that's example 1. Example 2. Like right before that, should I have, like exactly? Should I have like invis like or like near like where they had no vision and then like just go in?
Yeah, invis like over here, and then tell Zyra to go in on this.
Wait, over where? Over where?
Okay, we back it up.
Yeah.
Right when Zyra gets the lane, before all this poking happens. Okay, you go invisible here. You walk up. Okay. You walk up. Yeah. And then Zyra starts fighting. They turn on Zyra, and you hit both of them.
Then I throw everything. Okay, cool. Yeah. Okay.
Right. So it should be pretty free. Just make sure that if Vel'Koz didn't use his knockup on Zyra, you have to dodge it.
Okay. Yeah. I'll definitely keep that in mind.
That's it. If
for some reason I have trouble tunnel visioning, like where I like sometimes I just like focus like one carry and like I don't look at other stuff. Does that come with experience or?
No, it doesn't come with experience because yeah, it doesn't come with experience. You gotta train. Like you still gotta like I'm still training.
Like you have to consciously train.
Yeah,
like,
exactly. You gotta be actively
and processing
thinking.
information.
Actively thinking. Like, all right, which carry is the most threat? And then second, what happens right when I come out? And then third, all right, the last thing you think about is who else do I damage after I kill this carry? Right, that's the last thing you think about. First two things is what's gonna happen. Like, what do I have to dodge or what do I have to flash? Oh, the first thing is who do I target, and the second one is what do I have to dodge?
What I have to dodge? Yeah. Okay.
So on Twitch, late game, like 3, 4, 5, 6 items, you're thinking the guy you target's gonna die. So if you kill him fast enough, you don't have to dodge anything from him. So then you have to dodge everyone else's stuff, right? So if I'm aiming Orianna and I kill her in 2 shots, I don't have to worry about Orianna's ult. I have to worry about the support's exhaust, for example.
I see.
And it's actually kind of funny how you target the 80 carries last because all they can do is do damage to you, unless it's Ashe or Varus. Then you kill them first. You kill the guys with the CC first because CC will kill you, right? Okay. CC kills Twitch, but damage does not really.
Damage doesn't. I mean, what? Wait.
Unless it's like a Syndra ult or something, right? You know what I mean, though, right?
Okay, we can go back to the wherever we were before this.
All this happens.
Sorry, I'm asking like a lot of questions.
No, it's good. It's good. That's like how you learn. So here it's the same. It's actually the same situation, except now you have no ult. You just walk in, auto W, auto cut last E, and then make sure you don't die to Vel'Koz, right? That's how
I go in again.
Yeah. You literally just have to hard trade with them. Your alternative is to get poked and get dove, and that's not an alternative.
Yeah, I'm like a pussy compared to
you. You do that, or you have to roam. Those are your options, right? There's nothing you can do if you don't do that.
So I just basically do not recognize opportunities as much as better players.
This is more like Twitch specific, I guess. But there's no way you win this, right? Wow, where's his ultimate? He doesn't have it. All right, not bad. Okay, cool. Um, when you
Oh,
see
dude,
this,
yeah.
you
You
it's
can...
because you wasted cask earlier, but
Mhm.
I don't know what this is,
Oh,
but
okay. Don't look at that. That never happened.
right, because if you had it, you could throw it right here, right? So that's
Yeah.
kind of awkward. But yeah, you run in and kill this guy. That's very good, very good, perfect. That's exactly what we want. Now you just chill here. Misfortune has ult, so you can no longer do the trading technique or whatever, or like come out and say,
Yeah, that's what
she has ult,
happens.
you have no health. Oh, you're gonna die here.
Yeah, I just died.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah, yeah, yeah.
and I misclicked too. Oh, how unfortunate. Should I have auto delete or
So
something with my ulti? Does that even make a
you
difference?
can't do anything, right? If you come out here, she ults you, you die. You come out here, you come out here, you come out here. There's nowhere
Oh,
you
should
can come
I
out.
just have backed?
Yeah, exactly. There's nothing you can do, right?
Okay.
There's actually zero options, and this is because you have no health. So
Okay. Oh, all right, cool.
like if you had flash, it's a different story. But you have no flash.
Imagine you had to. Imagine you're the support and you had to watch this happen today.
That'd be pretty funny, dude.
I
Dude, I don't. This game is actually cancer, dude. It's time to retire. Oh god. All right,
Oh,
so this is just like the whole misfortune queue thing.
yeah, literally shit positioning.
I don't know. A lot of this is similar stuff, right? You still need to go for the hard trade, but Kindred's here now, so you're sad. You just need to roam. Like, dude, who cares if they take your tower? You gotta kill someone else on the map. You gotta do something else on the map. Like coming down here, if you gotta realize, at one point, it doesn't matter what matchup you're playing. If going bot is unproductive in any way, you need to figure out an alternative solution, right?
Okay.
So if you're playing Jhin and your support is like hard feeding, or it's like Blitzcrank versus Morgana and they're like LCS bot lane, you can't do anything. You just run mid and throw W and ult, right? You just throw W, and if you can ult to kill them, you do it, right? You just need to help someone on the map that isn't bot lane, because if you go bot and you know 100% you can't do anything, then don't go bot, because that is just it's like bleeding out, right? You're just like bleeding out, and there's nothing you can do.
Basically you're just killing yourself.
Right? If you just died, and then they all like the jungler is like here, and actually all three of them are just sitting in this bush. There's no point in coming down here, right? Like, this is the worst case scenario. All three of them are sitting in this bush waiting for you to respawn and walk back to lane. So, like, if you think that's happening, you just go somewhere else, and then they're wasting their time until you show up somewhere else on the map, right? That's good.
Mm-hmm.
You need to like,
pick up on those opportunities.
Yeah, you need to realize when it's like a lost cause. This is a lost cause. If you can't find that all-in trade kind of deal and then get them low, then you need to do something else.
Okay.
Cause right, what's going on here? You can't get any CS because they just kill you. You're just gonna watch your tower die, and then even when you watch your tower die, they just stand here and you still can't farm. So you need to back here at the very least, right? You just need to know that you have to back here. Right, he's gonna die 100%. Wow, what the?
Oh my god! Oh, don't even watch this.
Okay, hold on. What's going on? What the fuck?
You didn't see anything.
I don't understand what's going on, but wow,
Damage.
that was some next level Zyra ult. What the shit? Or that Vel'Koz just boosted, dude. I don't fucking know. Anyways, you know that this is hope. This situation is like hopeless, right? So, now you go here. Now here you just last hit this. You just freeze the hell out of this, and wait until you have like Blade of the Ruined King and boots. Tell your Zyra to go away. Ward up your ward. You should ward this red bush. I know this is wards a lot in competitive. It's very good. And then
Why exactly?
Say again.
Why exactly?
Because it counters. First of all, this tri-bush is heavily contested. If you've lost this side of the map, they will always clear that, right? So this tells you if they're running into your jungle. It also tells you if your red is up, and it also blocks the dragon overward, right? So this is a very good ward spot. Instead, you should put your yellows at tri-bush and at this top side bush.
Okay. Yeah, I also have to get better at that, but I'll get better at that after I focus on managing trading and everything
also
else.
on 80 carry one pink ward at a time. Just so
oh yeah, I just tilted, so like I accidentally bought another one. Like, have you ever done that? Like, I just like,
yeah, dude.
I don't know.
Dude, I don't know how you feel, dude. It's a feels bad situation.
Yeah, cause like I knew I like fucked up somewhere, but I just like didn't know like how I fucked up and like where I fucked up. I'm so glad
Well,
I
at
do
least
this.
you can put these principles into practice. So
Yeah.
you just gotta be afraid of this tri-bush. Oh, Zyra got eaten there. Yeah, he's probably dead.
So I haven't walked up.
Uh, yeah, that's why. Yeah, I don't know. That's just not your
What would you
problem.
have done? You just have to kept
Now you
farming.
gotta be scared of this. Wait, what's going on? Whatever, whoever's missing on the map, you gotta be scared of. Usually, it's their solo laner that runs
Yeah.
down this long lane while you're doing this and kills
Yeah.
you. So you just gotta play in a spot where they can't do that. And if they can do it, if you're like anywhere, then you just leave this and lose all the farm. You just have to, right?
Yeah.
Like if it's Camille, and she hasn't been on the map and she can be running down this lane, you
Okay,
just
fuck that
gotta, yeah, you just gotta not that at her. So let's
I
fast
think the
forward.
top laner was still going top. I'm not sure. I'm not too sure.
Here, this is the scary part. This wave or the wave before, those are the scary parts where you can get soloed by a long laner, right? Ari is a common one that I had today. You just ran down this lane, tried to fight me. I just ran away. Who else? There was like top laner Aurelia. Dude, that was annoying. It's always some shit like that. Always happens. So like Kindred, yeah, jungler is the same. Dude, everything just kills you. Dude, support will just kill you. Yeah, you just gotta assume something's coming for you.
Fuck.
Yeah, if they can come for you, they're coming for you. Here, you know you're weak at dragon. You have no vision. Give up the dragon, push mid, and then go ward this side of the map, dude. Like, who cares about this stuff? This dragon doesn't mean anything, anyways.
I just what I do again? Sorry, I zoned out.
You
I don't care
shouldn't
about
be
the
fighting
dragon,
for
and
this.
I push out mid.
You shouldn't be
Yes.
fighting for this dragon, right? Okay. Let's back it up. So when you see these guys do dragon, okay, this is good. You run down mid. This is good. You should always run down mid so you can go to a side lane if you need to. Run down mid. You see them do this dragon. Your team has zero vision, so you just tell everyone, and you're losing, right? Zero vision and you're losing. That's like 0% win team fight. Right?
Yep. That's
And you have no
true.
top laner, so
Yeah.
it doesn't even matter if he has teleport because he has no ult. Morgana
Okay.
has no ult. Whatever. Shaco doesn't do shit in the fight. So
Right.
what
We
do you
just give
gotta
up
do?
most.
Yeah, this is a lost fight, 100%.
Plus, it's probably not that great of a dragon.
Yeah, 99 times out of 100. This dragon doesn't even matter. Like, maybe it's good for you guys. Probably not even. Doesn't matter. It's not worth losing the game over. So here, when you see something like this, you just push mid, and then you do whatever you can to help the team, right? So you ward up their jungle, right? That's what you do. Ward up their jungle, or you ward this side bush. Ward wraiths, ward red, threaten Rift Herald, push top. Anything, you do anything, but watch them take the dragon, right? This is the worst, all right? Worst case, you guys fight, you lose. There's no way you win, right? That's the worst case.
Yes.
Second worst case, you guys just watch them do
Second
it,
worst case.
okay? This
Two worst cases.
yeah. Second worst case, you guys just watch them do it because you know you can't fight. It's like
Okay.
almost just as bad, except that you guys didn't feed up like 5 kills. And then the third option, which is the best you can do, is do something else, right? So you gotta do something else, right? This guy's actually this is like, no, you got lose flash, lose health. Everyone's just running the fuck away. There's just no way you guys can win now. Now because all this shit happened.
Pushing mid, basically.
Yeah. Because all this, you guys look at this. You guys try like you basically watch them do it, right? That's what happened. And then now because you guys watch them do it, you lost all this health, lost all this pressure. They can just run to Rift Herald. You guys like just lose the game, right? So that's why you do when you know you can't fight for an objective, you just do something else that's better.
So what do I do now that right after this?
Like I have no idea. Like you see 3 people. Where's Kindred? Where's their top laner? This is very scary. But I wouldn't do anything unless you have Q, because you can use Q to run away. To an extent, right? So.
Pretty sure I die here or something.
You can. I'll last hit this at this point. Like I'll be like, all right, they're gonna take Rift Herald. They're gonna invade our jungle, do whatever. I'm gonna last hit this because this is a good ward, and I can see them if they come in. You last hit this. You can't push this. Let's be honest. You can't push this in another wave fast enough before they come and kill you, right? So you gotta last hit this. Yeah. See here, he's fucking coming already. So if you literally sat here and last hit this, and he came over, you back off. It's still pushing into you, right? You just gotta freeze.
Yeah.
You just gotta freeze. When you're in this kind of situation, right? Don't push because if you push,
this just slowed down the pushing process.
yeah, if you push hard enough or in a bad way, Misfortune freezes. You can't do anything, right? Because if you try and fight her, then Kindred comes out or Vel'Koz comes out and you just die, or you just lose the 1v1. This is impossible, right? So you just lose infinite farm until something happens. So here they'd have to stop your freeze somehow, and you should hopefully have wards to
Okay.
see when they're coming to stop your freeze. So yeah, you just let it push in, and if they all group up, and push this lane because you're freezing, then you guys can just 5v5 area and bot, and that's beneficial for you because you want to scale, right? So in a losing position,
5 ARAM, but when again? If
Fi-
they're
like people want to stall out at the towers. Right? Like I don't think they can fight if they 5-man this tower and you guys 5-man defend. I don't think they can just take it, right?
oh yes, okay, yeah.
They're not that strong, right? They're like strong,
Yeah.
but they're like not. They're not like yo.
No, they're not even that strong because like my solo lanes kind of went
Okay,
like,
yeah.
went even and won.
Exactly,
So.
exactly. They can't just like straight up like take the tower or dive. They'd have to like poke you down for like 4 waves in a row, and then take the tower. But at that time, you guys have stalled out the game. Also, don't take Krugs. This is like never worth zero.
Yeah,
This is like,
what
this is
do
like
you
never
think
worth.
about this idea?
You just
here?
never do it. I've literally never seen any Koreans do this, so I stopped doing it myself. They just lose health, lose time. You just get no money. It's just like wow, fuck this camp.
I lose all my health.
Yeah, you just like no health. You can't do anything. Here I would ward the red. Right, the red bush is very good.
Shit, these cards do more damage than me. What the fuck?
Yeah, it's pretty stupid. Stupid camp. I don't know why they changed that. Anyways, you just let Shaco take risks. That shit's not gonna do anything for you. You can push this out now, I guess, because it's gonna push anyways. So you need to push this in the next wave, or you can last hit this wave and push the next wave.
I just back off.
Yeah, this is like playing safe is fine. Pushing that in is fine, right? This is good. Like they're wasting their time. They're the ones who have to do something. So going for a gank here is like good idea, but this is almost guaranteed warded. This bush should be warded because you guys have had no control over that jungle for like 10 minutes. So
Right.
it should be pinked at the very least, or like yellow trinket. So you should know that this is very low chance of working. Plus your team's not nearby, so here you just like push this out. Let's see, what else can you do? Your whole goal is to use your ult to kill someone and just like try and farm. That's it. That's all you can do. Okay, what's going on? Okay.
I have no idea.
Yeah, this is like good. This is good. Like this is free stalling for time. Wow, this is so free. Here you just go bot and you farm. Easy. After you get a kill, you guys stall out the game even more. Perfect.
Dude, I like lost this game so hard. I just played super bad this game.
Well, it's not looking that bad after laning. Here, you can help them. I think it'd be a good option. Because 4v5, I think. Okay, here I'm looking to kill this Kindred after the ult goes off. Right? Okay, that was very good. That was very good. That was very good.
Oh.
Even if you die to this guy. Okay, you just run here, right? Oh, wow, you can kill this. Oh, no, never mind. Yeah, you can't kill that guy. Oh, wow. Wow, that was actually close. But yeah, that was really good. Perfect. Like, this is a winning. You're in a winning position now.
We are? Oh my god, that's awesome.
You just take this tower. Wow, this Vlad's going. You're
Yeah,
good. This is good.
I think
You
Vlad
take
is
this
really
tower.
good right now.
Yeah, I think Vlad is pretty cancerous. Okay, this is a throw.
This is. I think about the throw. You're right.
How are you supposed to tank this? You have
Good
one.
question.
You have 1.5 guys doing damage to this.
It's,
I
we
don't
pray to
understand.
God.
I don't understand how this is ever supposed to work. Holy shit, dude. Yeah.
Wait, did it work?
Nah, dude, this is not even close. Uh,
I mean, 4 of us died, but was it worth?
this is. First of all, she should be able to steal this like 7 times out of 8. The reason why she should be able to steal this more times than not is because Shaco's dying to the team, right? So if someone's
Yeah.
dying, then they're under pressure to smite. So there's no way Shaco should have gotten this, but I guess he did.
He just did not care. He's like, you know
Yeah.
what? I'm sweating
This
this.
is not a good call. Always be careful when you have no tank and no damage.
Yeah.
So this is considered no tank and no damage.
Yeah. My
And
Baron
they have like low respawn timers. So wow, you guys get away. Interesting.
I know, right? NA calls.
Dude, that was pretty lucky. Okay, let's see what's going on here. Okay, going on top is good. Going top is good. One of the best things.
Should Vlad have been here too, or should I just have left here?
No, this is good. One of the best
Okay.
things you can do is just like let your top laner like push as usual, and then you like follow behind him in the fog of war. So then when they gank him, they're not gonna send like 4 or 5 people, right? They're gonna send the
Oh
minimum number
yeah.
of people. So it's gonna be
Mhm.
the other solo laner plus one extra person. So when they do that and they try and chase this guy, you come out and you guys just kill them. Um, so that's one of the things Twitch is really
I
good
should
at.
just stayed in the brush or something.
Yeah, exactly. Let like you don't like how fast you need to kill this thing. You don't really need to kill this thing that fast.
Yeah.
Let this Vlad do the work. It's kind of weird because you're a Baron and he doesn't, so it's kind of so you gotta be like kind of far back, but uh, yeah, you get the idea, right?
Yeah, that's true.
Here, this is the same thing. You're like Shaco push and then you follow Shaco. That's what I would have done, or at least that's what I would have told this guy to do.
You tell them that?
Yeah, so yeah,
I'm so
oftentimes.
bad at telling people that stuff, dude. It's like so hard for me to like do that and like focus on doing this thing. Okay, wait,
It
hold
just
on.
comes with practice, I guess.
Telling people.
Okay, this looks pretty good. That was good. That was good. You can't hit this tower though, cause it's gonna aggro you. Wow. Okay, yeah, it is aggroing you. Yeah, it's pretty annoying on Twitch. You should be able to
Oh
take
yeah.
this. You should be able to take this for free. Whoa, what's going on? Okay, what's going on?
Oh, yeah, I missed those bullet time. I'm pretty
Here,
sure.
you can walk over here because if they chase, you can just ult them from the side. But
Uh-huh.
that's just like a small detail, right?
I could have walked
Yeah,
over there.
ulting from the side is very good. Okay, hold on. Let's watch what's going on here.
I have no idea. I think I just die here.
You could almost kill that guy, but now you realize that and you're like, I lost vision. That's like fine. You run away until you have your Q back. You honestly can't do anything unless you have your Q, right?
Mhm.
So okay, what's going
Oh
on?
yeah, I died here because I was like really good at the game.
Yeah, this is chasing. It looks good, and then if you get hit, you die. So yeah.
Hey, look what happened.
If you get hit, yeah, you just gotta know what kills you. CC kills you. So Cho'Gath CC is his knockup. Ori
Damn,
CC is like her ult or whatever. Just
almost got him.
focus on dodging all the CC, and you will like win 9 times out of 10.
Yeah.
So anything you do, any kind of fight you
I should have
take,
just left and then
you need to
probably
dodge the CC.
went like mid or something, followed Vlad or like something
Yeah, it's
else.
fine. I see you get the farm bot now. Okay, so pushing
So
this in.
I definitely should have just left like and then like went to like Vlad or something.
Let's see. Let's
Or
take
like
a
let's
look.
say I didn't make that boosted call, like what would the action be?
Here you can just go mid, right? Because they're chasing your Morgana.
Okay, yeah. So I do go mid. Okay,
Right.
cool.
Yeah. You can.
Right. I'm too busy tunneling on this fight. I'm like, wait, I
Like,
didn't even notice that mid was like any push. So I'm
like worst case scenario, you can't get mid for whatever reason. You just farm scuttle, run over here. You do something else. Whatever that isn't killing yourself, pretty much, right? Pretty much. Alternatively, you guys can run back in here if there are no wards, and you're invisible, and then you just like kill the guy who's trying to farm, right? Cho'Gath uses Q
yeah.
on the wave, boom, you got him because he has no CC.
Wait, repeat that. Sorry.
So your team's like running away, right?
Yeah. Oh no, not from the beginning about this.
No, like here. Your team's
Okay.
like already like I see them down here. So if
Yeah.
they chose to run back up in here, you can just stealth in with the wave, and then when they use their abilities to clear the wave, you just like
Okay,
pop
yeah.
them, right?
Okay, cool.
You just come out.
Right, but I would have to ping that as well, right?
Yeah.
Dude, I was like on the same level as Cho'Gath. There's no way you can kill me. And I'm like, fuck.
Yeah, always watch out. Like, CC kills you. Just focus on that. Especially on Twitch, CC kills you. Exhaust counts as CC, right? So anything that does sometimes slow, anything that's hard stun, right? All those things.
Yeah.
Watch out, like hook, right? All those things.
Should I have pushed out that wave, by the way? The
Yeah,
wave
if
bot.
you think it's safe, I think it's safe. You just push it
You
out,
think it's safe? Okay,
and
cool.
then you can just press Q if someone comes after you, right? They can't chase you that fast. Here, be careful of pressing Q to get to places faster, because if you use it and you get to the fight, but then you don't have camouflage.
But then I don't have,
Yeah, and you
oh
need
my
it,
god, I find
it's
myself
just
saying
like-
that so much.
Yeah, be very careful with your ambush. I've been trying to work on that too.
Yeah, it just goes into the whole active thinking thing.
hmm Like here, it's down for 16 seconds, and they're in a good spot to get flanked on.
Yeah.
So,
Damn, if I had it, I think it would have been pretty good.
oh wow, this Cho'Gath is just like eating plants. Okay, I don't know what's going on, but this is a good stealth. You should be able to find something. Maybe. No Vladimir. Never mind. There's no way. Oh, hold up. Oh, that's awkward. So when I see this, I would have thrown.
You would have gone for this.
So when this Kindred jumps, I would have thrown a cask and just like from here, and like aim the Vel'Koz. Actually, maybe not from there because Cho'Gath's there. I probably would have gone for something here because I think you have enough damage, right?
I was thinking about doing that too, and then I was like, I don't know. I'm pretty bad, so maybe I'll just eat something.
All I have to do is Blade of the Ruin King first, throw a cask, Blade of the Ruin King, auto, and kite. And
So would you have gone for the Vel'Koz first, or who?
Here, you just aim Misfortune because she's closest.
Okay.
And you just kite. You hit the closest target. You're just trying to kite, right? And luckily, they might hit the box or not. But if they chase you, then they get Zyra. They get like they just die if they chase you. And if they don't chase you, you have Blade of the Ruin King, so you're gonna kill this Misfortune. Because you have hella move speed, right? She can't get away.
Fuck, you're so smart. Shit.
Yeah, always Blade first. I learned that today. Always Blade of the Ruin King first, so then you can dodge and run and chase and whatever. Here is another good opportunity. This is the Cho'Gath hits you, you die. Okay, good. So
did I have flash forward?
No. So this is correct in thinking, but I think it could have been better.
I think I flashed too far away, or something.
Here, you need to wait for your Q. You just wait for anything you do must wait for your Q. Anything you do, any fight you take, unless it's the freest thing in the world, you need your Q to do anything. So when you come out like this, he's already running, and Cho'Gath already knows to go for you. But if you had stealthed in, Cho'Gath probably would have aimed someone else, and
yeah, that's so true.
He wouldn't have played us safe.
Yeah,
and you can also go around the back if they're running away. But
yeah, you're so right.
Just remember that any fight you take, 99 times out of 100, you need
Wait,
to
what
be
the fuck?
invisible.
Holy shit, we just cleaned them. What the fuck?
Yeah, it's an ace. You should Baron, I think. At this point, their timers are big enough, and your Vlad is tanky enough that you can Baron. But yeah, there's no point in pushing against a control mage unless you can kill this guy right now. He's just gonna kill all your minions, right? So you're not gonna get that tower, and it is too late to Baron because you went for that. You spent like 10 seconds trying to push mid. So I feel like you shouldn't get this, but you do. Wow, interesting. Okay, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe you guys did have enough time.
Did we?
Look at that. You guys just kill it.
Work OP. Kappa.
Damn.
Yeah, and they get Infernal, I'm pretty sure, but whatever. Who cares about that, Drake?
Yeah, pushing top. I mean, this is good as long as you don't get. As long as you know you can't die, this is good. Because their team's missing, or your team's not here.
Their team was bot side. That's
okay. Yeah, then this is good. All right.
Yeah, they were like getting Infernal Drake. So
here, okay, playing safe is fine. This is good.
What would you have done?
No. This is good. I would maybe consider hitting Kindred, but I think this is fine. You just don't know where they are, so that was good call to not do that. So this is whatever. You wait until you can find something. This is a problem when you don't have ambush and a fight breaks out, right?
Yeah. So I should not.
You just can't do it. You actually they just see you walking up. So you just always have to hold on to your Q, right? You actually just can't do anything. Maybe you could have ulted that guy, but if he wasn't boosted. Also, yeah. Be careful like this. Just be careful of anything with CC. Like this Ori can just ult you, right?
Yeah.
So like this is within ult range. So
I don't know why she didn't
anything with CC.
I think she tried to use it earlier. Maybe that's why I did that. I'm not sure.
Anyways, this is over.
Wait, how the fuck did I lose this game? What the fuck?
Yeah, you didn't lose this, right? So.
No, I lost. Wait, we won?
Yeah, dude.
Oh, right. Oh, okay. We won, but I used it because I knew I was boosted as hell in laning phase. I was like, yeah, I need to work on this.
So I think the big takeaway here is the laning and using your Q and knowing your options, right? So in terms of macro, knowing what opens up the game, right? If you've lost an objective, do something else on the other side of the map instead of watching them take it. If you have a solo laner that's splitting, you can always follow him and go for the counter gank. If bot lane is like Dunzo, you can always gank another lane. If a lane doesn't have an escape ability, you can always gank that lane, right? There's always an opportunity to gank that lane. Because if you gank that lane and their jungler shows up, your jungler shows up, you win a 3v2, right? You throw in the supports. It's a 4v3. You still win. The other AD carry is not gonna show up. All right, unless they know you're gonna do it. That other AD carry is going back to his lane. So you know it's a guaranteed victory, right? You throw in TPs, 5v4, still win. So you can always gank a lane that has no escape. If you're against a poke lane, you need to use your invisible to find an advantage. The instant you see their jungler on the map, you gotta think about what's gonna happen, right? So if you're against a poke lane, you're either going to take it up the whole lane, push them in the whole lane, or you need to find like a super hard fight with your invisible and run away or do enough damage that they can't poke you anymore, right?
General rules against Pokemon. Always push. Try to hold whenever possible to get
And for like fighting advice, I guess this is like a lesser thing you should work on, but always dodge CC. Play the Ring King first and focus on dodging CC before you do any damage. The whole point of auto attacking before dodging CC is to bait them to use their abilities, right? So if you come out of stealth and you hit an Orianna, you're not hitting her to kill her.
Yeah, you're hitting her to make her aware, and then you dodge the ability after she's aware because she'll panic.
Yeah.
And then...
yeah, not just aware, but she gets scared that she's gonna die if she doesn't use it.
Yeah,
right?
surprise.
Exactly. She's like, holy shit, I'm dying so fast, I gotta use my ult. That's when you get them because you have flash, right?
Like...
same thing with any champion, right? If you're playing against an Ashe, you pop out, you do like 3 auto attacks, and she's like, all right, now I definitely have to ult or I'm gonna lose this. Then that's when you know to flash, right? Or to sidestep or whatever. Same goes with like any kind of fight. You come out, you attack enough, you attack like once or twice, and then you dodge.
How do you know when enough is enough?
That's just like, if you're the other guy and you see your health bar dropping that low, like what would you have done, right? That's how you figure it out.
Okay.
Usually on Twitch, it's like any amount is enough. Like 1 auto attack is like, god, I'm gonna die, right?
It's like, oh shit, I have to
like,
use all my abilities.
especially with the slow, any kind of slow, and like Twitch is hitting you, you're just like, all right, I gotta use everything to get out. That's like a small point, but I think what you should really work on is the level 2 thing, right? I think you know that.
And general guidelines for like pushing in waves and stuff.
Yeah, and the whole pushing thing when you should do that. I don't know. Twitch's landing is not the best, so it's like always hard. But yeah, I think if you wanted like to figure out what to work on next, it should be laning.
Yo, right. I'm right now. I'm trying to work on it, so I'm trying to focus on that right now.
Okay.
Do you think that's a good thing or no?
This is what I think it's a good thing. It's always good to work on laning. Because if the other guy doesn't know how to lane as well as you, you're gonna win. Even if you're on a bad matchup, right? Like if you saw me play today, I was winning on bad matchups anyways.
Yeah.
The first thing I think you should work on is the level 2, right? For laning. And the second thing you should work on is not getting hit, especially on Twitch. Using your cask to relieve pressure, like you throw it when they want to auto attack or poke or run away. Anything. When they want to auto attack or poke or use an ability, you throw it on them. Like right before they do it, you throw it on them. That's like a basic Twitch maneuver to stop them from like screwing you over. The second thing, the big thing you should really work on, like every game, is can they like hit me right now? Like what's my response if they hit me, right? So if this Misfortune Q's his minion, what do I do? Am I in range of that? If you're in range of that, don't be in range of that. Right, you know what I mean? Like for example, if you're like pushing up, wait, is that a good example? So say you're playing against a Lucian, right?
Okay.
And you know that he can just dash at you, auto Q you, and you lose the trade, like no matter what you do. Your plan should be throw the cask after he dashes, or you should not be within dash Q range. Because if he can't Q you after he dashes, then he's done nothing, right? He just wasted
He just wasted his D.
So that's the distance. That's the distance you gotta be like that. This amount of distance is the amount of distance you gotta be, right? You have to know, the range of that. So.
Yeah, I definitely range is like a big thing in like trading, and especially when I have to. I have a hard time acknowledging range.
I would say focus on throwing the cask and not getting punished. Right, that's what I would say, especially for playing AD carries that like lose lane, like Twitch and Vayne and whatever. The best thing you can do is learn how to not get punished, how to like not get hit when you're trying to do something. So like if you're trying to last hit and Lucian walks up to Q you, you know that's gonna happen. So what do? You throw a cask right before your last hit, right? Stuff like that. That's what I would say for this replay.
One more question.
Yeah, go for it.
So this is just more of a general question. Is when how much of your attention is on last hitting in laning phase generally, and does it depend on the type of minions, the type of waves, etc.?
I would say it's not about, I don't know. It's kind of hard to say because what I'm looking for in laning phase is like the minions to last hit, right? But more so I'm looking at the enemy and what they want to do, right?
So you're looking more at the enemy.
Yeah.
What
I
find I'm doing is I'm focusing like 50% on like looking at minions, and then like 50% like looking at enemy, and then like 0% looking at map. So I'm okay. Actually, that's not completely true. I find like I do, let's say like 40% looking at minions, 20% no 20. What would that be? Like 20% looking at map, and then like 40% looking at enemy champs.
So one way to focus on minions less is to just go in a custom game and just last it. What I do is I've gotten to the point where I'm like, all right, I know I want to last hit this, right? So while I'm like walking around and I'm about to last hit it, I'm thinking of like what they're gonna do. So I'm not focused on the last hitting at all because I know I'm just gonna right click it.
Okay.
So once I figured out what they're gonna do, if they're not gonna stop me, I just hit it, right? If they are gonna stop me, do I give it up or do I fight back, right?
Right.
So like let me see if I can find any examples. There are definitely some great examples from today. I had a really good laning today. So let's see. Is this good one? I think this is not that great. First 2 levels. Let's see. So you see me pushing for the level 2, right? I'm always very aware of this Lucian trying to Q.
Right, so where are your eyes right now when you do this stuff?
I'm looking at this now. I'm looking at this. I'm like looking at the 4 of us, right? So he Qs. I see his Q is gone. So I'm like, the instant he's Q'd, I'm trying to hit him, right? See, I went over him, and then I switched target. I'm like, all right, I can just hit this Thresh. So I'm just running away from Lucian, right? Because I know he wants to hit me. And then I walk forward to hit
your eye is still on them, right?
Yeah, it's still on them. I'm not looking at minions at all, right?
Dude, that's something I have trouble doing. It's like I like don't recognize like when I should be looking at them and stuff.
Whenever they want to do something, you just have to know what they want to do, right? After all that's done, I know I have nothing left to do, so I'm like going back to farming, right? Going back to pushing. And then once Nami is like found a really good trade, I'm like, all right, I can just like walk up and Q him. So that's and then I go back to farming, right?
Okay.
So it's like for me, I'm like doing a lot. It seems like I'm doing a lot of things at the same time, and to an extent I am. But I'm like just going back and forth, like very fast. Like I can switch. Like now I'm looking at minions because I don't see a way to hit this guy, right? I don't see a way to turn around, right?
Yeah.
Just turn around. It's like whatever. So I'm just trying to last hit, right?
Yeah, I do that on like a general like okay basis. I just don't do it at the level of like high elo and stuff.
It's just like your default state is like minions and then seeing if they can hit you, and then your like change state is when something big happens. This is something big, right? So I'm like, all right, what's gonna happen? He's gonna get ignited. They're gonna all focus Nami, so I can hit this guy for free, right? So that's exactly what happens, right? So I'm just like, all right, ignited Nami, I can just hit this guy for free. This is a bad plan, right? So this is like, I want to flash Q auto because he's ignited, but there's no way that works. So I think I'm just boosted here.
Yeah, it looks like it.
But I think there's a better one. Same thing, Lucian. Like we have a losing matchup, right? So what the hell is going on here? Why is it messed up?
Why is what messed up?
Nothing. It was just like a visual bug. So here, pushing for level 2, right? It's the same deal. We both got to the lane at the same time. So I'm looking. I think while I'm trying to hit this CS, I'm looking at this Lulu. He wants to Q me, right? So this whole time, I'm thinking, what's my response? So the instant he Qs, I know I can hit him with my Q. That's a good trade, right? So I just take it.
Oh, dude,
right?
you're a fucking
And then
genius.
you dodge the Lucian Q. Now you know they have no abilities. Well, actually, he just auto attacked, didn't even use anything. So I'm just going back to pushing this, right? So now I've guaranteed that we hit level 2 first,
How did you
right?
know your Q would hit? What the hell? I thought it hit a minion.
Because
Damn.
this his like hitbox is like to the left. He's like a fourth
Okay.
minion. Look at
Yeah.
this, right?
Yeah, I guess you're right.
Right. Look at that. Boom. Right. Should be. It's pretty free. So once Lucian's done all that shit, this is guaranteed level 2, right? So now I'm just like whatever. Push. This is like Thresh does something really big, so you change your strategy. You hit them and you back off, right? No chase unless it's very obvious. You're just going back to hitting minions every time. You're just hitting a minion. This is guaranteed level 2, right? Hitting minions. So here we've won the lane, right? But what have I done in the first 2 minutes of the game? Well, actually, like 30 seconds of lane. I queued when I saw that he
Fucking
wanted to
hate
do
you.
something. He wanted to hit me,
Yeah.
so I queued him. And I was watching out for Lucian's Q the whole time. And while I was watching out for that, I was just hitting minions, right?
Okay.
So this is guaranteed level 2. I don't have to do anything. I'm not even trying to fight them. I'm just trying to hit minions because I know there's no chance that we lose. For this is Ezreal specific, but when there are 2 minions left, I just queue a minion to make it go faster because I'll have my queue up in time for the level 2.
Right.
Right. So here, the instant this is like half health. Look at this. We're just running at them. See this? We're just like running at them. This guy's already like on the way. Nothing to find because they know. But if they didn't know, like that
Right.
Vel'Koz, this would have been free, right? So it's like this is like whatever. Going back to minions, right? Nothing to see here. Something happens, right?
Oh,
Something
shit,
happens.
That's so fucking good.
Something happens. So I change my. I'm like not hitting minions anymore. I'm like, all right, what can we do? What's gonna happen? We're just gonna kill this guy, right? Because ignite is good, and then he dies, easy.
Holy
I should have
fuck, wait,
healed.
that-
I should have healed this guy. He took.
Oh,
Like
you
an
didn't
extra-
heal him?
He took an extra tower shot. So I think he took an
Nice.
extra tower shot. Let me see this.
Yeah, he flashed back in or something.
He
Was
took an
that
extra
flash
tower shot.
necessary? It probably was, right?
Yeah, it was. Actually, yeah, he took an extra time. If I had healed him, he would have been able to run away. He took 1, 2, right? It was honestly on the edge, so one might argue against.
Wait,
or
are
for
you
the
sure
heal.
he should have flashed?
Yeah, 100%. Look at this.
But I see it, and then he's 19 health. Oh, is that because of the auto?
You just can't. You just never leave it up to chance.
Okay.
Like, was he running a potion? I don't even know.
He was running a potion, but I still think he would have died because after your auto, it was 19 health.
You just never. Honestly, I would have flashed for it if Thresh didn't flash for it. But
Okay.
you just don't let. If you can get it from to us, that's like guaranteed. So we take it. I think Thresh should have lived. But that was like super close. The tower got an extra auto before he got out of range, so I should have just healed him. That was just unlucky, to be honest. But right, we've won the lane.
Yeah, that was really good
in
from
the
Thresh.
first 2 waves, right? That's what you gotta do, right? We can take a few more. Like this is a Twitch game. Let me see if there's a good one here. Okay, see, we're forced to leash, get to lane at the same time. It's Twitch Zyra, so this is perfect against Misfortune. So
Okay.
Misfortune Soraka. What's the
uh-huh.
plan here? You push him in, right? Soraka is bad against people. Soraka can't help a gank, pretty much. She can like throw a Q. That's it. And she can't sustain if this guy's not trading, and he can't trade if he's being pushed in. So whole goal here is to push, right? How do you win this trade? 1 auto with an expunge wins this, right? Boom. 1 trade. 1 trade is won already,
Whoa.
right?
Solid.
Now we go back to pushing. Default state.
Yeah.
Dodge this, whatever shit that's coming out. Now, can I hit this guy? I got punished here because I chased, right? So don't do that. I'm just like, fuck me.
Like shit.
Now, we
My
just push
plan.
for level 2, right? This is free. This is exactly what this Vel'Koz is doing, right? He's just running out.
Yeah.
So here, I'm just not even trying to hit him. I'm just like, all right, level 2, let's go.
Let's do
Okay, I don't know what's going on over there, but hit level 2. He's like super far up, right? So
They hit level 2 as well.
yeah. So we know we can't do anything because it's super close. So back to this. Cask on the way.
You cast. Oh my
Cask to push and to stop them. He can't auto attack if he's casked, right? He's just running away from it. So I get an extra auto in. I should get an extra auto in, but something like that, right? I'd probably expunge, but probably not actually. Not enough damage. I'm just trying to push. I'm just trying to.
Right. If it was a Vel'Koz Misfortune, you would have expunged, right?
Probably not, honestly.
Really?
Expunge has a long cooldown, so.
Huh.
Yeah. The whole time we're just trying to do something here.
So you just only use cast basically and not expunge.
Yeah. Don't expunge if you don't have
For the
to.
most part.
You just need to know if it's a good expunge or not. Like, do they have 4 stacks on them or whatever? Here, you know this guy's trying to Q you, right? So you throw a cask on him right when he Qs you, something like that, right? Right that like that. But he didn't go for the Q, so I got baited. But at the same time, now the pushing is less. They're pushing less harder than they would have, right? So now they're like out of position because of all the like trading and whatever that was going on. This guy just trades flash, and then I don't know what happens here, but
Should you have help?
does not work. No. There's nothing I can do. So
Okay.
push.
What happened here? Oh, what happened here?
Right, and then we win.
What happened here?
Hold on, we can just back it up. He has no flash, right? We know that. And then boom. When he was throwing his Q down, I threw my cask before I got silenced, right?
Mm-hmm.
You know what he wants to do. He just wants to spam Q on you. You also know that you win if you hit him because he has no flash.
I don't know that because I'm bad.
Well, if he has, you should know that this is insane pressure.
Yeah.
Because he has to run away or die,
Mm-hmm.
right? Or run away or lose all his health, almost all his health, right? So this cask is 100% play, right? There's no way this cask goes wrong, especially when you see Olaf up here. There's no way they win a 2v2 if you throw this cask.
Would you have seen the Olaf up there?
Huh?
Would you have seen the Olaf up there? Because I know I wouldn't.
No, I didn't see it. But I know that even if Olaf comes out, this is still a good play.
You think Double would have seen Olaf up
We're
there?
gonna kill this Soraka. Lee Sin's gonna come help us if Olaf comes out. So if we kill Soraka, we've already won the gank, right?
So you know Lee Sin is there though, right?
Yeah, no, like I know Lee Sin's here, right? Because he just ganked for us.
Oh
so
yeah, I probably wouldn't have known.
There's no way.
Actually, okay, yeah. If he just ganked for us, then I would have known. Yeah.
There's no way to lose this, right? So you just keep going. You just trade, right? This is impossible to lose that. You just wait for your abilities again, right? You don't do anything unless you have your stuff up. You're just gonna spam keys like whatever. You see this, right? Then you change. Something big happened, and you think you can help. You change your strategy, right? So we know he's rooted. He has no flash. So if I flash cask, he dies, right? So I just walk up. I know he's gonna exhaust me, so I don't use expunge, right? I just walk with him, and then auto, and then expunge. Boom, right? First blood. So
that's clean.
This basically what you have to do is figure out how you want to play the lane, right? What's the goal of your lane? And then don't get hit for free, right? Don't get hit for free like I did. Like I hate Misfortune. I don't know how to play against that yet. But watch out for stuff like that, right? Watch like this Soraka. You know what she wants to do. What's your plan against it? She wants to Q me. I throw a cask immediately. If we were gonna fight, right?
Okay.
Stuff like that. So you just make a run for it, right? Don't fight. Don't fight unless you know what's going on, right? I did not fight here because there's no way to win this, right? Don't fight unless you know exactly what's going on. Here, is there another example? I think there are more examples.
That's a weird question. Would a high level pro, have known that the Olaf was like there for like the split second that he was there, or no?
I don't know.
Or do you not
probably
know?
Depends, person to person.
Okay, I see.
Okay, here's another example. This time we get ganked. All right, so this is probably the last one before I have to go, but
Yeah, that's fine. Holy shit, it's been an hour. What the fuck?
okay. So we had to leash. This is awful, right? Come to lane at the same time.
Yeah.
These are the worst case scenarios, right? You have to leash. So he actually gets the lane first. So we're kind of screwed, and I kind of realized that. So I'm just like doing whatever I can, but there's just no way.
Wait, that was such a bad cue from Lucian.
Yeah, exactly. So that's why he punished immediately. And that's why I walked up with him, right? The instant this Lulu saw me trying to punish him, he ran up, so I queued him, right? Here, we're just hitting minions so we can push. We're like, maybe there's a chance for level 2 since we won that trade super hard, right? Maybe there's a chance for level 2. So yeah, there's a chance because they have to back off.
Yeah, now you just got like 3 free autos in.
The trade was so good that they have to back off. So we're just here now. Now I'm just advancing. I either hit him or I get the level 2 faster. So that's a good queue, right?
Do you just like push like a madman here? Like you just keep autoing?
Yeah, just auto like a man, like just auto tag, right? I'm not doing anything crazy. If I see him going for a CS and I can punish, I'll maybe go for it. But Lulu has shield. And the general way we want to play this lane is take all the trades because we have Nami, right? We just out sustain them. So here, you see level 2. Both of us are literally turning as this minion dies, right? So look at this. He's like he walked an inch closer. I'm just gonna go on him, right? Well, actually, I don't. So I played it safe here, but
Would you have an on him?
yeah, I probably should have.
Mm-hmm. Even a jungler?
Yeah,
was
see,
it?
I went there, but I should have done it a lot earlier.
No jungler.
I was just
no
like,
way he was there.
I was just like, kind of scared.
I see. Yeah, you warded right after, so you're kind of scared, I guess.
But anyways, in this position, what's the plan here? We push them in, and I'll trade them. I'll sustain them, right? We don't want to get pushed in, right? So, in an even lane like this, in a skill lane, right? This is a very skillful matchup, right? These 4 champions.
Right.
There's no poke, no like bullshit like that. You wanna push them in. There's no
How come
thresh. There's no.
You warded the
blitz.
tri-brush.
I was just in case, you know, there's some
Okay.
solo queue shit. These people gank. So when he hit that minion, I knew I could hit him. Right. So stuff like that, right? That Lulu actually got a really good Q off us, but it's like it turns out to be whatever. We get baited here, right? Still trying to push, right? After all that happens, I'm like, all right, back to pushing, business as usual, right? Business as usual. Lee Sin shows up here. We know it's a 2v2.
Holy shit, I didn't even see that.
Yeah, you always should be looking at the map, like between auto attacks, if you don't know where they are. And then like once I've seen him
Do you think
here,
I should be working on that now though, or do you think I should get the other things first?
I
and
didn't
then
see
do that?
you. I mean, in that replay, I didn't see you get ganked at all. So it wasn't map awareness wasn't a problem in that game.
Okay.
More laning was the biggest problem because
Yes.
even if you knew he was there, if your laning is lose every time, he can just dive you, even if you know he's there, right? So.
Hey, get out of here.
That's just how it is, man. What can I say? But here we're still just trying to push, right? Still just trying to push. Nothing crazy. It's the same.
Is your Warwick role playing as Warwick, dude? What? What?
I don't know, but right. This is the guy who's pushing, who has the
Yes.
initiative, is gonna keep pushing
Yes.
because I'm hitting his minions while he's trying to
Right.
finish these off.
Did you see that Lee Sin was top, by the way?
Yeah.
In that particular case?
Yeah.
Like
yeah.
in the game, you
yeah,
knew
yeah.
that? Okay, cool. I probably wouldn't.
It's
have.
very obvious, especially when they've been there for a while. But I'm always looking at the map. I'm
Okay.
like, all right, where's Vlad? Where's Aurelia? Where's
So
the
you are
jungle?
looking at the map, like, way
Yeah,
more.
yeah. Like here, when they're not trying to fight, I'm not trying to last hit. There's nothing crazy going on. I glance at the map. I'm like, all right.
Cool. Okay. Yeah. See, I want to know small stuff like that, just to like see like, just to
Yeah.
compare like what I did, I guess.
Here, you know, he has no E, so we can go for a trade. Right before I get polymorph, just throw a Q, right?
Wait, your Q hit him?
Yeah.
Oh shit! I didn't even see that.
Okay, if we want to break this down, you throw your Qs right after you
okay,
use an
yes.
auto attack, right?
Yeah.
That's to trick them into thinking you can't do anything, but you actually can, right? You auto cancel, right? Here, you just walk up because he just took a Q to the face, so I know that this is a one trade, right? This polymorph is about to hit me, so I just throw. This is like input buffering, right?
Okay.
So as he's running away, I hit him. I could have hit Lulu
wait, that's
too.
input buffering?
Yeah,
Really?
yeah. Well, it's like before you get hit by a CC, you use an
Okay.
ability, and then you get hit by the CC, but
Oh,
your
okay,
ability
okay,
still goes
okay.
off, right?
Yes, yeah.
So if I was
Fair
Caitlyn
enough.
and I queued and he polymorphed me, it would be like a cupcake throwing a Q, right? Whatever.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's the same. It's
Yeah,
the same thing,
basically.
right? Here, you just go back to pushing. He hits me with that, but honestly, it's like whatever. Fuck that ability. That thing always hits me. I don't understand. But anyways, you're going back to the whole pushing strategy, right? You just keep doing this. You just keep doing this, right? You try and generate health advantages so that if they gank you, it doesn't work, and you can dive them, right?
Mhm.
So, it keeps going until this part. You know,
What?
this is a gank, right?
Yeah.
When he does something like this, you know he's a gank.
Yeah, I'm like, what the fuck? Why is he?
So here, you just win, right? How can you lose this gank? You just hit the closest guy. You hit the jungler if you can. If you have a choice,
Damn,
you
he
hit
did
the
so much
jungler.
damage. Oh, you got fervor. Okay.
Right? If you have a choice, you hit the jungler so that he can't go farm or gank or do anything else. Here, this is just like mechanics, right? I know that they know that they can kill me. So what is it? This Lee Sin's gonna take this Q 100%, right? So he's
Yes.
gonna do it, right? So I flash to make him take a tower shot, right? So he takes a tower shot. I use my heal. Now I don't chase. There's nothing I can do. It's not in my hands anymore. So I just stay alive, right? So this guy chases me. All right, you gotta turn around and kill this guy, right? That's the only thing I can do. So I turn around, kill this guy. Nami finishes off Lee Sin.
Oh, you killed that guy.
And this is how you win the lane,
Oh
right?
shit. Oh.
This is how you win the lane. You bait it.
Yeah.
This is a like even if we hadn't gotten any kills, this is a good gank to you won the gank. Even if I used heal or whatever, using a summoner to escape a gank is like so good because Aura can do like whatever the hell he wants, right? So
yeah,
here
like recall.
Here this is bad. I chase, so I died a Lulu, but
yeah, that was
like really bad. But right, this
not
is
aware.
all this like he barely this Lucian barely dies to the tower, right? So it was all about like generating the advantages earlier. From
You think Lucian could have done that without dying? And
yeah,
killed you?
he could have, but he's boosted.
Okay, I see.
He took the long hop.
Yeah,
Could have taken the short hop.
God.
But at the same time, if he didn't take the long hop, I can just walk out of his range. So
I see it.
There's honestly no way for him to kill me without dying. I just shouldn't have died here. But anyways, you get the idea, right?
Yeah,
So-
I do get the idea. Thank you.
No problem. Any other questions?
Okay. No, not really. I'll have some tomorrow though. Probably.
I actually will not be here tomorrow. I'll be back on Monday.
Okay.
So
Oh, that's fine.
we can do another session if you need to on Monday. But
Uh-huh.
try and like study those lane examples and like
Yeah.
put it into practice. The whole not getting hit thing and pushing, right?
Okay.
Getting
Yeah,
the level
for
2.
sure.
So let me know how that goes.
Mhm.
Hopefully it'll help your gameplay a lot, right?
Okay.
Sound good?
Yep. Thank you.
Dude, no problem. Have a
Dude.
good night. Yeah, sorry for the
I hope you untilted.
Yeah, dude. I'm untilted now.
Alright,
dude, that
cool.
was some baby rage shit going on during stream. Dude,
I
God.
mean, I did way worse, but
Oh God.
I mean, it wasn't even that bad to be honest. Like your baby rage is like actual like.
I was
baby rage.
actually like screaming, dude. Dude, my roommate was like, "Yeah, I could hear you over across the apartment." I was like, "Yeah, I know," but whatever. It was just an
What can you do?
interesting day of solo queue.
Yeah. And once you get those problems down, though, and like you break down your own replays, I'm pretty sure you'll get like 10 times better after like X amount of games.
Hopefully. Anyways,
Yeah.
I gotta bounce now. It's
Yep.
11:20, but if you have any other questions, hit me up on Discord. Otherwise, we're gonna call it a day.
Yep. Thanks a lot, dude.
Dude, no problem.
Teach me a shit ton. Yeah.
Have a good night.
Good night, dude.